Hi, this is Lakhi Singh, the property fixer, here to fix you and help you grow your property and your business affairs to the next level. So if you're looking for knowledge and insights about how to get involved in property, solve your problems about scalability in your property business, then do watch our 20-minute clips. We've taken them from hundreds and, well, thousands of videos that we've taken over the last 6 months, and we've broken them into simple chunks which can make them useful for you. So do watch and do subscribe to our YouTube channel underneath as well.
Right. So we've understood there's an RAC model, and it happens to be free, I think, during the COVID. So basic membership is free. I think Mandy said she's had some problem in getting her membership confirmation back, but we'll have that checked. But in this particular time and space that we're all in, not being able to get out, not being able to see people, but being able to use social media a bit more fervently, there is a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. If people are going to suffer in terms of their property matters or their business issues, that they could effectively create a network of people looking for solutions, and in that, helping people and making money is a unique position. So somebody who's got a great network of people gets them on board to become their associate agents, and they go out and get people who've got property or business problems. They get filtered back to the RAC. The RAC then refers that client back to the head office, and head office then deals with it. And like Lakhi said, for every referral, depending upon the level of your membership, you get paid a commission, and your commission gets paid to you literally within the month. So as soon as a commission fee has been collected, you will then, in that month, depending on when you refer the client, you will be paid. So
can you hear me okay now?
Get Lakhi back on, we'll ask him a few more questions about this RAC model. Is he back on now? Are you back on now, Lakhi? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you now well. Live time. Can you hear us?
I can hear you perfectly.
Can you hear us? Excellent. So yeah, I've given a very brief description, like a summary of what you've said. Client, you get from either your own contacts, or you get from the people that you take under yourself as a team. So you've got the ability to take under 10 associate agents. And these people are your outreach across the country, because this problem is not going to be limited to any one city, you say, Lakhi. Is that right? Is it going to be something that's going to affect every high street, every postcode?
Yeah, I think every postcode in the United Kingdom is going to be impacted.
See you anymore. You've gone. Are you here?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. So, okay, cool. So the point is, we've asked Lakhi, and as long as your internet works, you can do business sitting at home. So you've got AAs called associate agents under you, and you've got 10 of them, and they are the outreach across the whole of the country. Because remember, this problem is not going to be limited to a postcode or a town or a city. It is going to be across the whole of the country. So for the first time, you can be making money and helping people at the same time. And like he said, depending upon your membership, you will get a commission for it. So 5% on a basic, 10% on a silver, and 20% on a gold. Gold membership obviously costs £20,000. I think presently £10,000. Sorry, it's been reduced to 8,000. Silver membership has been reduced from the 5 to the 3, and the basic member has been reduced from 2 to a free membership, which is excellent. And what we suggest, obviously, is that you try and watch all the videos, understand how social media can help you, how you can physically start your business without spending a penny. Literally spending a penny in terms of money, not going to the toilet. Toilets are important for us. Being in lockdown, we have to use the toilet. We can't be outside spending pennies. Okay, Lakhi Singh, are you back? And you're not back? You're not there? Can't hear you, can't see you. Okay. Waiting in the wings. Lakhi Singh, can you hear us now?
I can hear you absolutely fine.
Okay, so tell us now, Lakhi Singh, what's the methodology then? What's the best way of starting? You know, it can get a bit daunting, a bit nervous if you've never used social media before. How would you suggest someone starts? I know there's lots of videos out there telling people how to start and how to bring up their groups, how to start making calls and all that. How do you suggest people start the RAC, becoming a rescue associate?
Okay, so number one is that you register like Mandy's done, Mandy Sandhu, and
Lakhi Singh.
Okay, so number one.
Love hearts coming through to you, Lakhi Singh. They're sending you love hearts through even though you are delayed.
Okay, yes. I can see you are delayed. So number one is to...
I can see you too. I can see you. Yes.
So number one is to register on rescuemyproperties.co.uk. That's a plural, by the way. Properties, not property. Number two is to watch the video clips, which will explain to you all the basics. They're all 1 minute, 2 minute clips. There's about 30 of them, which pretty much give you quite a comprehensive understanding of all the solutions and the income opportunity at the comfort of your house, so you don't have to go anywhere. Number three is to then look at setting up your Facebook account, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, if you haven't done so already. But if you have got them already set up, then is to really start thinking about where your expertise lies. So if you're quite good at networking and property and you understand finance, you may want to start talking more about bridging finance. So I think just have a think about where you feel comfortable with your knowledge and experience. But if you're not that comfortable and or realizing where you're strong at, happy to have a chat and probably give you a few tips. Because if you're from a state agency background, it's quite simple. You may want to start property sourcing, and you may want to start working in an area, and you may want to introduce property sales to us, which are imminent. That in itself could be very lucrative without even looking at anything else. You know that. So LPA properties is critical to your success. That could be like a major thing because that's generic and it's sales, and most people understand property and sales anyway. So that's the simplest way to start. The second thing that you can do is start looking at finance, because that's quite straightforward as well. So I'd say focusing on the areas that are quite straightforward, require minimal knowledge, but give you maximum impact in terms of commissions. So LPA properties has probably the most lucrative income opportunity because we don't charge 2,500. We charge 2% to the buyer. So if you're introducing buyers or sellers to us, you could be making a massive bag of money, not just £150 on a basic membership. You could be making, a couple of £1,000 on every deal that's going through easily.
Are you saying? Are you saying then they should concentrate more on LPA properties and leave RAC behind? Is it not more? Is that financially beneficial for anybody to be looking at the RAC model?
Well, the RAC model and the LPA properties go hand in hand. So if you're becoming an RAC, you can also introduce sellers and buyers, and you could still get commissions from that as well. So the opportunity to sell properties, you have to be an associate in the first place to be able to do that. So what we'll be doing is we will be putting a bit more information up about what the structure for how the real estate side of the business will be integrated into the RAC module, and we'll get clarity on really what the income streams on that are going to be as a standard fee. But I think you could be making a lot of money from introducing property sellers to us, especially property portfolios, because if you're selling 100 or 50 properties that you've picked up that need to be sold quickly and they're in distress, that could be very lucrative for LPA property, for LPA property type or real estate type of work. So I think it's a very exciting, very I would say amazing opportunity, and it's pretty much fit for purpose in these difficult times because it solves lots of problems as well as actually making an income. So can you imagine helping people and making money at the same time? It's pretty amazing.
Excellent. Right. So you're saying is that LPA properties is going to get integrated into the RAC model. That's becoming a bit confusing. What's the LPA properties? I thought that was an estate agency or an online property sales company.
What happens is certain clients, they get introduced into the associate model and they need their properties to be sold. So what will happen is that if we end up solving their problem for finance, you may find that they might need to sell something as well. So there's an income opportunity that also gets given to the associate, where they'll also get a cut of the commission on any property sales that occur from their introduction.
Okay, so it gets incorporated, right? Okay, excellent, Lakhi. What's the average income someone can make then as an RAC?
I think
what type of money can you be making?
Average income can be easily anything from about £5,000 to £10,000 a month if they're doing it full time, and if they're doing it part time, let's just say 2 days a week, and then I would say that they can easily be making a minimum £1,000 to £2,000 a month.
That's really good. It's really good in these times. And do they need any special registration of any kind? Are they having to be registered anywhere? Can they just become an RAC? Do they need to take out something before they can be confirmed as an RAC?
So the only thing they need to do, I think a lot of people have already, especially if they're involved in some form of sales, is to have some sort of they need to have an ICO license, which is £40, which is the Information Commissioner Office for GDPR, so that if they are taking data and putting it into the CRM, you're compliant in terms of meeting the guidelines. Yep.
Okay, so I think Mandy may have that issue then if she's not getting registered. Have Mandy, just a quick question to you. You need to check out whether you have got your ICO license that's probably what's holding up your registration. I think, is it quite clear on the website that people need to get their ICO before they become registered?
I think it should be clear on there. And if it's not, then I think we'll have it checked out.
Sent to you, Lakhi Singh. 5 people sent hearts. Right, okay, so 5 people have sent you hearts. Obviously, everyone's falling in love with you this morning. Something about the moves that you're making this morning, romantic moves. But okay, the RAC membership, the RAC program, free of cost, excellent way of making money. All you need is a basic understanding of social media and a telephone. You refer clients through and you make commission. We'll round off and I will give a summary to anybody watching and listening. Very important discussion about the RAC model, the Rescue Associate model, a way of people making money while they sit at home and help people in business and people in property and generally in people in general. I think people getting them employed, getting them into helping each other, creating a network across the country through a very simplistic associate agent model. So every RAC, every rescue associate has 5 to 10 to 20 people that he can register or she can register under them to be doing business, referring clients. And it's a very simple system. You refer the client on initial consultation fees, which are ICFs, which are around £2,500 average. On that being paid, you get paid a commission on a monthly basis, which is dependent upon the membership level that you own. So basic of 5%, silver is 10, and gold is 20%. So you could be making up to 20% commissions on £2,500 a referral. Even if you did it casually and you only had 2 to 3 referrals a month, you could be making in excess of a few £1,000s for very, very basic and very small amount of effort. And if you wanted to get into it really seriously, get your feet under the table, like he says, the property fixer, £5,000 to £10,000 a month. That's a lot of money to be making while sitting at home. And I think a lot of people who've taken it up are actually reaping the benefits. Take care. See you tomorrow when the internet is better for Mr. Singh, the property fixer. Maybe you need to fix your internet as well, Mr. Singh, because we have a poor transmission. Big delay in us talking to each other. I'm fine. See you tomorrow between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Lakhi Singh, the property fixer.